There are 28 parties competing, but Geert Wilders and his Freedom Party are grabbing the headlines with a relentless anti-Islam, anti-immigrant message.
Not all are scum, but there is a lot of Moroccan scum in Holland who makes the streets unsafe. Mostly young people.
Alexandra Lammers and Ronald Mullendik are Wilders voters, claiming Muslim integration has not worked and must stop.
What do you say to the critics, the usual criticisms?
If he's a racist and if this is racism, then I'm proud to be a racist.
He's not a racing, he's addressing problems with Moroccans, and Moroccans are not a race.
For some of the almost 1 million Dutch Muslims, the atmosphere has soured.
The number of incidents against Muslims has increased enormously. Recently, there was a report about Islamophobia in the Netherlands, and it has really become an issue.
Wilders has done well in the polls before, but in the past, the actual number of votes he gets on election day has often fallen short. But this time, the polls suggest that he and his PVV party might actually become the biggest in the Dutch parliament, which would make it far harder for the other parties to ignore him. On Monday night, he went head-to-head with Prime Minister Mark Rutte. The current diplomatic crisis with Turkey was a major theme.
We have to respond, at least expel immediately the Turkish ambassador and his staff. Otherwise, we accept we're being offended.
This is the difference between tweeting from the sofa and governing the country. When you govern the country, you need to take wise decisions.
Rutte admits Wilders presents a major challenge and, like other party leaders, insists he will not form a coalition with him. Some Dutch are bemused by the fixation with Wilders. They say most people will vote as they do elsewhere, for better jobs, healthcare and more euros in their pocket. This week's election will produce a confusing patchwork of parties in Parliament, and on Thursday, long and complex negotiations for the coalition will begin. With or without Geert Wilders. Simon McGregor Wood, TRT World, in The Hague.